Good day everyone. So I'm going to discuss about the rational equations. First, let us define first what is a rational expression. So in this given example, x squared plus 5 over x plus 2 is a rational expression because it is a ratio of two polynomials, kung saan ang ating numerator ay x squared plus 5 at ang denominator ay x plus 2. Okay, so the definition of rational expression is it can be written in the form a over b, where a and b are both polynomials and ang b dapat ay hindi magiging equal to 0. Yan. So, ang rational expression are also called algebraic fractions. And here are some examples of rational expressions. 7 over AB, x squared minus x minus 6 over x plus 2, x squared plus 7x plus 10 over x plus 5. Meaning, they are all irrational expression kasi sila ay naka-fraction. Now, let us define what is a rational equation. Okay, so a rational equation is an equation that contains one or more rational expressions. So, here are some examples of rational equations. 1 over x equals to 1 over 5 minus x. X plus 1 over x equals to negative 5. And x squared over x plus 1 equals to 1 over x plus 1. Okay, so each equation contains one or more rational expression. Okay? Okay, so there are some rules to include in solving rational equations. So number 1 is to eliminate the rational expressions in the equation by multiplying both sides of the equation by the LCD or least common denominator. And number 2 is you will going to solve the equation by applying some properties. And number 3 is to check your solution if it satisfies the rational equation. Okay, so let's go with the example letter A. The given is x over 5 plus 1/4 is equals to x over 2. So our solution is we need first to determine what is the LCD of the denominators. So, ano kaya yung least common denominators of 5, 4, and 2? So, yun ay 20. Kung saan yung 20 ay imumultiply natin dun sa parehas na side ng ating equation. So, okay. So, let's do it. So, 20 times x over 5 plus 1 over 4 equals 20 times x divided by 2 or over 2. Okay? So, sa pagmumultiply, imumultiply natin yung 20 sa numerator ng unang term. So, 20 times x ay equals to 20x over 5. Then, 20 times positive 1 ay equals to positive 20 over 4. Then, equal 20 times x ay equals to 20x over 2. Okay? So, then divide natin tong or simplify natin yung ating bawat term. Okay? So, 20x divided by 5 ay equals to 4x. 20 divided by 4 ay equals to positive 5 equals 20x divided by 2 ay equals to 10x. Okay? Then, ngayon, kukuhanin na natin yung value ng x kung saan ipagko-combine natin yung mga magkakaparehas na term. Okay? Okay. So, since 4x and 10x ay magkaparehas na term, i-equate natin yung yung 10x to the left hand side. O kaya naman yung 4x to the right hand side. Okay? So, 4x, i-transpose natin tong 10x, magiging negative 10x equals, yung 5, ilipat din natin dun sa right hand side, magiging negative 5. Then, simplify natin to. 4x minus 10x ay equals to negative 6x equals negative 5. Ayan, so, makukuha na natin yung value ng x. Okay, next. Divide natin both sides by negative 6. Okay, so therefore, negative 6 divided by negative 6x divided by negative 6 ay equals to x equals negative 5 divided by negative 6 ay equals to positive 5 over 6. Therefore, the value of x is 5 over 6. Okay? Okay. So, let's go with another example. Letter B. 1/4 equals to 3 over x minus 1/2. Okay, so we need to find the value of x by computing the rational equation. Okay, so first, again, we need to determine what is the LCD of 4x and 2. So, the LCD is 4x. Kasi yung 4x pwedeng ma-divide sa 4, sa x, at sa 2. Okay? So, let's multiply the LCD with the, or to the equation. Okay? So, 4x times 4 equals 4x times 3 over x minus 1 over 2 or 1/2. Okay? So, 4x times 1 ay equals to 4x over 4. 4x times 3 ay equals to 12x over x minus 4x times negative 1 ay equals to negative 4x over 2. Then, simplify natin tong bawat term. Okay, so 4x divided by 4 ay equals to 1x or simply x equals 12x divided by x ay simply 12. Negative 4x divided by 2 ay negative 2x. Okay? Then, combine the like terms. Okay? So, since itong negative 2x ay may variable, we need to transpose this to the left-hand side. Okay? So, x, yung negative 2x, ililipat natin, magiging positive 2x equals 12. Okay? So, x plus 2x ay equals to 3x equals to 12. Then, divide both sides by 3. Yan. 3x divided by 3 ay equals to x equal 12 divided by 3 ay equal to 4. Meaning, the value of x is equal to 4. Okay, so ibig sabihin, anong value ng x ay equals to 4 na once na isinubstitute natin dun sa ating original equation, magiging true yung ating equation. Okay, let's have another example, letter C, with the given of y plus 3 all over y minus 1 is equals to 4 all over y minus 1. Okay, so as you can see, you will know the LCD since the first term in this equation and the second term in this equation is both have the same denominator. That's why the LCD is y equals to 1. Kung saan, imumultiply natin yan dun sa ating equation. Okay. So, since pwede tayong mag-cross multiplication in this kind of given, pwede na natin i-cancel itong y minus 1 at itong y minus 1. Kasi kapag minultiply natin to, tsaka yung numerator, then i-divide natin sa y minus 1, y plus 3 yung ating magiging answer. Okay, so y minus 1 times y plus 3 all over y minus 1 ay equals to y plus 3. Then next, y minus 1 times 4 all over y minus 1 ay equals to 4. Yan. So next, we need to transpose the constant to the right-hand side of the equation. So y is equals to 4. Yung positive 3, once we transpose it, will become negative 3. So y is equals to 1. Okay. Okay, so in checking, because zeros appear in the denominators, once we substitute the value of y equal to 1 to the original equation, the fractions are undefined. So thus, 1 is a false solution. So, and the equation has no solution. Such false solutions are often called extraneous solutions. So, extraneous solutions are is an apparent solution that does not solve its equation. So, meaning, once we substitute the value of y, which is equal to 1 uh, to the original equation, we will be having an extraneous solution. Okay, so let's have another example problem. Yan. So, letter A is find two consecutive integers such that the sum of the 1/3 of the first and the 1/4 of the second is 9. Okay, so we need first to let an variable or a variable to represent the first and or to represent the two consecutive integers. Okay, so the first variable is or the variable that we will be going to use is n, kung saan ito yung ating first term. And syempre, kapag dinagdagan natin yung ng isa yung n, ibig sabihin kasunod na yung unang yung ating first integer. So, 'di ba sabi dito consecutive integers. Kaya mag-a-add tayo ng 1. Okay? So, n plus 1 will be the second integer. Okay? So, ang sabi dito, find two consecutive integers that such that the sum of 1/3 of the first. So, ibig sabihin, i-multiply natin yung 1/3 dun sa ating first integer. So, sum, ibig sabihin, addition yung ating gagamiting operation. So, the sum of the 1/3 of the first and 1/4 of the second. So, ibig sabihin, 1/4 naman ng ating second integer. So, n plus 2. Okay? Is equal to 9. Yan. Okay. So, now, we know that this is our first term and this is our second or first integer and the second integer. Okay, then we need again to get first the LCD of our denominators. So, what is the LCD? So, ang LCD ng 3, 4 ay, at 1 ay equal to 12. Kung saan yung 12 ay i-multiply natin dun sa ating equation. But first, we need to simplify this one. Okay? So, 1 times n ay equals to n over 3 plus 1 times n plus 1 ay equals to n plus 1 over 4 equals to 9. And our LCD is equal to 12. So, pwede natin yun gawin ganito. So, 12 at 12. Okay? Kung saan i-multiply natin yung 12 dun sa numerators. So, 12 times n ay equals to 12n over 3 plus 12 times n ay equals to 12n. 12 times 1 ay equals to positive 12 over 4. Then, 12 times 9 ay equals to 108. Okay? So, let us simplify. 12n divided by 3 ay equal to 4n plus 12n divided by 4 ay equals to 3n and 12 divided by 4 ay equal to positive 3 equals to 108. Okay, then separate the variables and the constant using the additive inverse or the distributive property. Okay, so 4n plus 3n ay equals to 7n equals to 108. Yung positive 3 ay ilipat na natin dun sa kabila. Magiging negative 3. Okay. Then, next is 7n is equals to 108 divided by 105. Then, divide both sides by 7. Yan. So, 7n divided by 7 ay equals to n. Then, 105 divided by 7 ay equals to 15. So, therefore, ang unang term natin or ang ating n or yung first integer ay 15. At ang sabi dito na yung second integer ay n plus 1. So, we need to substitute n. So, 15 plus 1 ay equals to 16. So, therefore, this is our second integer. Okay. Then, let us substitute if our answer is correct. Okay. To our original equation. So, this is our equation. So, we need to substitute. So, 1/3. What is our first term? So, times 15 plus 1/4 times 16 ay equal to 9. Okay? So, 15 divided by 3 plus 16 divided by 4 equals to 9. 15 divided by 3 ay equals to 5 plus 16 divided by 4 ay equals to 4 equals to 9. Okay? Yan, tingnan natin. So, 5 plus 4 ay equals to 9. Therefore, our solution of the value of n is correct. Okay, so in solving rational equations, kailangan nating tandaan itong mga rule na to. So, first, we need to get the LCD and multiply it to the both sides of the equation. Number 2 is to solve the equation. And number 3 is to check if our solutions are correct. And that's all. Thank you for watching.